What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new video. So today you join me in a very special car. You join me in the top dog, literally the flagship of BMW. So we're inside the BMW M760Li, and the other crazy thing about this car is this is the last V12 powered BMW ever. Like ever. Well, technically. Well, I say technically because for the US market, they did a limited series run M760Li. I think it was called a V12 exclusive for the facelift, but that was only available for the US market. For us, the rest of the world, this was the last V12 powered BMW we ever had the chance to buy, if you're able to buy it. So yeah, we're gonna take it for a quick drive in the rain, as you can see, and let's talk about it, because there's actually a lot to go through with this car. Today's POV is actually going to be different. It's going to have a blend of a usual walk around review. So basically I'll run down some of the features using the normal walk around method, basically like the usual reviews we normally do on the channel, because some of the features, like the features you get in the back, I have to show them to you properly. Oh, I just realized now that I'm currently driving in sport. So here's the crazy thing: when you go into comfort, there is standard comfort and then there is comfort plus, and we'll go into comfort plus. I was wondering why the exhaust is so loud, because believe it or not, the rumble of this V12 is actually so prominent. So what is this car? So for one, it's the 7 Series. This is the flagship BMW. 2, it's an M performance car because it is an M760Li. So this is the top of the range 7 Series you could get at the time when this car was released, which was around, I think, 2017, 2018 era. So it's powered by a 6.6 liter twin turbocharged V12 pumping out, wait for it, 600 horsepower and 800 Newton meters of torque. And yeah, that is a lot of power. And here's the other crazy thing about this car: the 0 to fuel on reserve, something you're gonna see a lot in this car. So the other crazy thing about this car is the 0 to 100 time is quoted at 3.7 seconds. I mean, think about it. 3.7 seconds in this big limousine. This car weighs 2.2 tons and it can do the 0 to 100 sprint in 3.7 seconds. That is just insane. So this is everything about luxury and effortlessness, being able to do things easily and absolute comfort. If you needed to get somewhere quickly, this thing is absolutely ballistically fast. I think the top speed of it is limited at, I think, 290, somewhere thereabout. So just imagine, without the limiter, it'll probably be able to do, like, I don't know, over 300 kilometers an hour, because this motor just has some insane pulling power to it. Oh man, this rain is getting serious, eh? And also, the crazy thing about this car is it literally invites you to relax. Like, the way the suspension is so comfortable, it is literally unbelievable. It's running on air suspension, by the way, and Oh my goodness. Also the sound insulation. You literally can't hear anything that's going on the outside. Well, except the rain, of course. But yeah, when it comes to BMW, this is the best of the best when it comes to luxury. And remember, since BMW is the parent company of Rolls-Royce, the 7 Series does share some elements with some of the Rolls-Royce models, especially this engine and maybe some of the suspension and chassis components, or setup rather. So it's the closest thing you can get to a Rolls-Royce basically. And yeah, even being stuck in traffic is not a problem at all, because you know, you're in some ultra luxury. One thing I have to say is this thing gobbles fuel. Like when I went to fetch it, we had a fuel range of about, I think, 162 kilometers. It's now sitting on 78. And believe me, I haven't been driving spiritedly at all. Just doing normal town speeds, literally driving slow even. And oh my goodness, the way the range just keeps on dropping is literally insane. Just wanna pull a U-turn here. Also, the power is so effortless, the way you can just pull away. It also has X-Drive 4-wheel drive, so even in conditions like these, you have no worries at all. So like I was saying earlier, if you're interested to learn more about this car, explore some of its features, just stick around until like towards the end of the video, and I'll do like a walk around of some of the features, show you the engine, show you the back seat, and yeah, all of that stuff. Oh man, the rain is actually turning out to be serious, eh? Oh jeez. And here's the crazy thing about this car. Although it is an M performance car, it is actually extremely comfortable, like literally ultra levels of comfort. But also, if you want to dial it up a bit, you can actually turn on the sports mode and it feels relatively sporty. It's no sports car by any means, but the grunt that you get out of the engine and the way it pulls is just insane. I'll just demonstrate shortly. I think we'll head back to our famous test road area and we'll do maybe 1 or 2 pullaways. And yeah, that'll be it. Oh, I forgot to mention, this car is for sale at Car Sales Exclusive. It has 75,000 kilometers. Not really sure what the price is, but I'll put it on screen. Oh man, just being in here feels extremely special. Like it's just insane. I actually quite like the rain, hey? Because it gives off a certain vibe and aesthetic to the video. Seems like the rain is toning down a bit. Oh, the road is literally flooding. There's some potholes here, so I need to take it very slowly to avoid them. In case I hit one, it's hard to see with the rain. So if I just go sports, the dials turn red. Just trying to avoid some of these puddles. Okay, if we go at it a bit, oh man, the momentum that this thing gains is just insane. Oh my goodness. Actually put the gearbox in sport. Oh man, the puddles on the road are just a lot. Oh. It does pick up, hey? It really picks up like crazy. It's just that I can't really go any further than that on it because of this rain and the puddles on the road. The crazy thing is, all you hear inside here in sports mode is the V12. No tire noise, nothing else, just V12. Oh man, that is just insane. So I want us to actually try something else. So because the car is all-wheel drive, we'll try and do a launch control even in the wet because we have four-wheel drive. So let's see how it does. Launch control program active. Oh. It's not a violent pull away. It's smooth, but it builds up momentum like crazy. Like, it's actually so fascinating how it feels. Like, it doesn't come at you with a sudden snap. It pulls away gently, but the way it's able to build up that momentum is just insane. So I'll put the traction control back on, because you know BMWs, you need to have it in MDM mode to be able to launch it. I fell victim to one pothole here earlier, so hey. So that's why I have to take it so easily, because it's so hard to see them with all this water. Oh, there's one. But at least we're going ultra slow. Oh, look at that. Oh, the way this thing pulls away is just insane. So yeah, that is the M760Li. I can't really demonstrate the performance to you guys because of the rain, like I already mentioned, but yeah, this is a really special car. This is a really special car. This is when BMW throws in all their knowledge, all their technology, all their capability into one car. This is what they come out with. And at the time of its release, it was literally the most expensive BMW ever, which is just insane. Actually take it back to comfort plus, that is. Yeah, gearbox and normal D, and we'll just chill. So yeah guys, in this next stint of the video, let's run through some of the features of this car and we'll call it a day. Guys, one of the coolest features on this car is the remote key function. So there is this P button on the right side of the key. If you just hold it, it'll connect to the vehicle. I have to be as close as possible to the car. Connecting. So I have to keep this button held. So engine start. By the way, there is nobody inside the car. Literally nobody. And if you're parked in a tight space, you can move the car. So if you hold there, car moves forward. How crazy. There is no one in the car, guys. Look, there is no one. If I let go, it'll stop. See, there is no one in there. And yeah, so let's say you are parked in a tight parking and you can't really open your door to get in. You just use this feature to pull the car out of the parking bay, and then you can enter your vehicle. That is absolutely crazy. Engine stop. The engine will stop. The other features that you can do there's actually plenty of features you can do. So you can check how much fuel range you have, so you don't have to go in the car and start it to know if you need to refuel it or not. You can also precondition the climate control system. So let's say you left the car parked out in the sun, you can actually activate the preconditioning so that the car cools down while you're still away. By the time you get into the car, you'll find it nice and cool. You don't have to deal with hot leather burning you away. So yeah, can also stop that feature. So those are some of the main features that you can control with this digital key. So let's check the heart of the beast. So this is the N74 motor. It's a 6.6 liter twin turbocharged V12 pumping out 600 horsepower, which is just crazy, and 800 newton meters of torque. And yeah, this is the last ever V12 motor in a BMW. The last one. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the presidential suite of the BMW 7 Series. Come in. So I have soft closed doors, so you don't have to bang your door. Close yours as well, that side. Yeah, this is basically the BMW lounge. So back here there is a lot to go through. For one, you have two captain chairs, so these are separated by the center console. And speaking of the center console, there is a tablet down here. So on the left side there's this button, which is an eject button. So you press on it, it ejects the tablet and you can lift it. And on here you can control a bunch of features from the tablet. So one, you can do the ambient lighting, so you can choose whatever color you want. So you can have a mixture of colors, you can have monotone, yeah, basically whatever you feel like. You can click the option and it will change the entire car's lighting. I can just about see the color right here on the strip, but because it's daytime it'll be hard for you guys to see. Let's head back to the main menu. You can control the visors, so you can choose to close all of the visors and it'll close, including the sunroof, the windows, basically all the sun shielding, and you'll be blocked away from presence. You can also open them if you want some skin tan, or for some photosynthesis, I don't know, whatever you feel like. There's also seat controls, so you can adjust the seating position, both seats either side. You can also go on to the massage function, so there's different massage functions, shoulder areas, whole body. So let's go for whole body, and yeah, you get the idea. There's also BMW Vitality, so I don't want to dwell too much into one feature, but you get the idea with the tablet. I'll just put it back on there and it rests nicely. Next up, there's the two screens, so you can switch both of them on. You can have some media running on here, and you can also use them to control some of the vehicle settings, kind of like on the tablet. Wait, is this not touchscreen? I have no idea. Maybe you control them using the tablet as well, but I'm gonna switch them off, and I'm sure you can play some media. And yeah, there is the storage area right here, which is very, very deep. Just coming, that is very, very deep. And for your beverages, there is a fridge. There's a door for it right there. You can pull on this, and in there we have a fridge where you can have some champagne or whatever you feel like. Is it also heated? No, it's only cooled, so it's only a fridge. Look at that, pure opulence. So yeah, up here at the front there is some climate controls hidden. There's also two cup holders. You can see the air vents, and yeah, you can have it closed like that. And that is the rear room in the BMW 7 Series. You can also adjust your individual shades from whichever side you're sitting. You can also do the rear one. So there are some buttons here on the door. So these are the buttons you use, and this is the rear one. And yeah, man, this is just, it's crazy. So in this car, this is the place to be. Let's check out some more features. In case you weren't aware that this is a V12, there is a bunch of V12 badges dotted around, just to remind you. Let's go through them. There is a V12 badge on the driver door sill. There is a V12 badge on the center console. There is a V12 badge on the right rear passenger side. There is a V12 badge on the right C-pillar. There is a V12 badge on the left C-pillar. There is a V12 badge on the left rear passenger side. There is a V12 badge on the left passenger side. There is a V12 badge on the tablet. So let's just run through the interior. So the driver side, this is where your driver will be sitting most of the time, chauffeuring you. There's a digital instrument cluster, looks absolutely nice. And yeah, the whole cabin, the materials, the shiny finishes, it is very nice. Premium materials everywhere. Alcantara roof lining throughout the whole roof, even at the back. Electrically operated seat throughout, with massage functions. And yeah, this is just crazy. So guys, that is the BMW M760Li, and yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this run down memory lane, and until next time, that's cheers from me.